All right,
Tomorrow's
yeah,
World.
we are back. We are back. We had to take a quick bathroom break. Intermission, y'all. Intermission. But we are back with KTRON, who has been blessing us with.
You gotta put that on.
We've been getting music. We've got KTRON's music in the background. We have been playing a lot of his music here that I've been really enjoying. Some of it that I have not heard. So I'm glad that get a chance to sit here and listen to it, and with him in the building, so we can ask about his music as we go along. So that's a wonderful thing. Right now, what is it playing? Do you remember?
Do you remember? That song is actually about my wife. Just talking about how
so explain
went back.
to us what's going on in this song. Did I stop it?
Well, that song is about just explaining, asking her, do you remember how we met?
Off, didn't it? Okay.
You can always go back though.
So what was that song about? Let's go back to that so you can kind of explain what's going on in this song. Okay, so explain. Do you remember?
Do you remember? It's basically a song about just, I wrote it for my wife, to my wife.
Okay.
Just so it's like a reflect song. Do you remember how we met, when we met, who introduced us, the things we did while we were dating that led up to the point of us getting married. And when I wrote it, I was getting goosebumps in the studio writing. It was crazy because I had to stop. Like it was a eerie, good feeling though, and I almost cried a couple times writing the song.
You first met her?
No, I wrote the song after. It was just one.
After. Okay.
It was after. Like we were together. We were already married. But I just happened to just be thinking about it. Like, man, do you remember? I think we would always have these champagne wine nights.
Okay.
Right. We sit down and we reminisce. And I think the next day I went to the studio. I wrote the song. To some friends at work, girl, somewhere in Atlanta, girl, we talked all night, drinking at the club. Girl, we numbers, girl, we lovers. Hopped in and enjoyed the ride, but all we slept in bed, no sex involved. That's what made me fall in love with her though. She wasn't about, my wife wasn't about, just jumping into bed, and she wanted to get to know really who I was. She just wanted to know me, so that was cool. That was cool. That was the best thing you could have ever done for me, because it's been pretty much easy for, you meet a woman today, you going, like, or she meets you and she just like your car. She saw a hard-working man, a man that worked hard, that was going through some things, but he still fought. She saw my fruit. So I was like, man, like when she did that, we would always get together. It wasn't about sex, it was about just getting the intellect. And that's what I think every man and woman should find with each other. Every time.
That's it.
Do whatever it takes. We did whatever we had to do to spend time. This is crazy. All the doctor visits. And we didn't have an appointment because it was after hours. It's a crazy story.
Cool.
She gonna kill me for telling. What's up, DJ Nick? She gonna kill me for this. Like, we were kind of fresh in our relationship, and one day we were just too hot for each other, and we just couldn't hold it.
Okay.
So we was on Old National Highway in Atlanta, and I just saw a doctor's office, and we went to the back of the doctor's office, parked the car, and just and that's why I say all the times that we had
this. Okay.
We had
so
doctors.
This was after the marriage and everything.
Yeah.
After.
No, this is before the marriage.
Okay, this is before the marriage.
And that's why I say
the first.
The first time?
Uh-huh.
No, it wasn't the first time. It was just this day. We didn't want to spend the money in a hotel. We didn't want to do none of that. But it was
one of those spontaneous.
It was one of those spontaneous moments, and that's why I say.
Look back on, that's for sure.
That's why I say we had all those doctor visits.
Spontaneity,
Spontaneity is the thing.
Look, I can't even say the word spontaneity. Ugh.
No, she put fists up there.
She gonna get you. But spontaneity is important, though, don't you think?
It's very important because you know what?
Spark and that spice.
I think people divorce because
I
think that's why people divorce because they let things get old. They don't recreate, rejuvenate. They don't really reboot stuff. And I was even that happened with us at one time. I'm not gonna say we almost gave up, but we was going through a patchy time because we just got complacent. Now you have to do some things. I mean, getting married was the easy part, but now the hard part is you got to keep that. You got to keep that marriage now. And
what would you think is the secret to longevity in a marriage?
Communication.
What would you say the key is?
Communication, a lot of love making. Communication, a lot of sex, spontaneous sex. Me and my wife,
it's recorded, wifey, so he can't go back on that now. Yeah. It's recorded.
I think really communication is, and you got to be
communication.
You got to be able to compromise and understand each other though. Compromise and understand, because I got this thing where I can't make you do anything. I can't make you be a woman. I can't make you, love me. You have to do that on your own. You have to find your niche for me, and I have to find mine for you. Will Smith had did something, and I sent it to my wife. And I gotta find it to make you understand it. But it's the things he talk about, like I can't make you happy.
Relationship.
Yeah, man, it was the dopest thing that I learned. I can't make you happy, and it made sense.
I know what you're talking about.
Like
that was really interesting.
I can't, and it made it when it hit me. Just something I was thinking, but I didn't know how to put it into words. I can't make you happy as a woman. You have to make yourself happy, and I have to make me happy, and then we find our happiness together.
I like that.
And it made so much sense. And this is what I think. If you look at today's relationships, a woman tries to make a man be a man, and a man tries to make a woman be a certain way. You're never going. That's friction. You're never going to make it happen. It's never going to happen. Because now it's going to be like, you trying to make me do this. I'm a man. You ain't gonna. So now you doing this the whole time you fussing. You just doing this instead of somebody opening their ear and listening and viewing that person and just seeing it.
So what's inspiring this song in particular?
I love that when Jay-Z
Best of Both Worlds
Part 2.
What's going on with this song?
You remember Jay-Z and R. Kelly came out with an album called Best of Both Worlds. And it was the best rapper and the best R&B artists got together and created that song, Best of Both Worlds. So what I did, I called a friend of mine, which is his name is Red up here, I think, but it's OG Red. Jahari Jackson out of Vassar, Louisiana. But I forgot his name. His name is not up there, but it's somewhere there when you go to look at the other description.
Okay.
I called him one day because when I heard, I was just in the studio. I wasn't writing anything. I was just listening to music. And I heard it, and I thought about him. I said, because to me, he's one of the best rappers around here. And everybody thinks I'm one of the best R&B artists around here. So I said, man, I got an idea. Can you come to the studio? So he came by. I said, what do you think about doing something to this? And I played the instrumental. He had never heard it. So we in there were just bopping. Now, in my mind, I already wrote the song. I already wrote my part.
Really?
And when he heard it, he was like, man, I want to do it. Can we do it now? I'm like, okay. So I set it up. I said, okay, let's go. Let's do it. And we ran out with it. And all I say, if you're looking for the best, you know who to call. Not no shots. Because I feel like I'm the best at what I do. And everybody, my catalog shows it. The people I work with showed it. So I was just saying, like, if you're looking for the best, you know who to call. Like peanut butter and jelly, yeah, we go together. We doing this forever, and we doing it, and we gonna do it forever, no matter what. Virginia, Louisiana meets. What y'all gonna do about it now? So it was kind of like a trash talking, the best of both worlds. Get up there talking mess about we are the best at this. Who's gonna stop it? Who wants some?
I like that. I like that. Okay.
Told y'all this is for real what I'm doing. Y'all stop playing.
Yeah. No doubt. I like it.
I'm back home for a reason.
I like it. You back home for a reason.
Back home for a reason, yeah.
Tell everybody what that reason is.
My reason, I can't, for one, I moved back when my job got me here too. And when I found out that I was...
And you said, wait, hold on, pause. You moved back home from where?
Well, I left New Orleans and I moved to South Carolina, from South Carolina to here.
Okay.
But I actually still live in South Carolina, but I'm here working. Which I'm going,
you still live in South Carolina?
Yeah, which I'm going to be moving here because now the contract is a couple years now instead of a couple months.
Okay, so you're going to be moving back here?
Yeah.
When is that?
June, I think. In June. It'll be final. Everything will be final in June.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be here.
KTRON music. Look.
All right.
Okay, so continue what you were saying now.
And what was I saying?
I didn't interrupt it, see? I didn't cut you off.
Oh, well, I know we were talking about the song Best of Both Worlds, and that song was just about us, just being messy with each other, And
and you said you were moving back here for a reason.
Moving back, my reason for moving back, for one, is to be closer with my family. My job got me, but to be closer to family and friends, because I have been gone for so long, and you know, certain people that I'm attached to that I haven't seen in a while. And when you're away like that, you kind of, you know, you kind of not lose yourself, but you kind of get entrapped into a certain way. And I felt like in order for me to be grounded again to the point where, you know, I got to come back home. And then a lot of people would ask me, man, when you going to come home and do something here? So I had a chance to come here to do my work and to get to see my friends. So I'm in a happy place right now. I'm in a very happy place right now. Yeah, a very happy place. So I'm here to show what's been going on with me the last 10 to 15 years. I want people to see my growth, to see exactly what I'm doing with my music. Because a lot of people thought I gave up because I took a back seat. All those years I was writing songs, you know, doing my music. But I just wasn't on the social media sites. I'm just now doing videos and putting them up because I would always be, I didn't like the fame of everything. I didn't like it. I didn't care about the fame. I just wanted people, because, you know, I call this off attention. If I walk into a club right now, right, you wouldn't pay me no mind. You might say, oh, he's a nice looking guy, but you're going about your business, right? I might go to the bar and walk around and, you know, go home after that. But if I'm being featured as an artist and I get up on stage and I sing, the stuff that showed you, the things that are done to get to you, everybody want to be a part of the light. Right. And if I'm the main piece of light, if I'm the big light, everybody wants to get under that light. And I'm like, man, I'm not with that. Okay. Just get the music. Mm-hmm. Like for a long time, I would not do videos. I wouldn't do interviews because I didn't care if you knew who I was. Just like my music. Just like it. Take from it what you can take from it and just go into the next level of life. I didn't care about nobody saying, oh, KTRON, oh, that's my dog. I didn't care about that. And anybody who knows me can tell you that. Like, I don't care about the fame of anything. Now, do I want to make money doing it? Yeah. But I actually love doing music. I actually love it. So it wouldn't take much for me to do music at all. I would wake up out of my sleep and just write a song. I would wake up and just go do a show. I'll go do a show tonight. Even though my voice, I'm hoarse. You can't even tell, but I'm hoarse. I would go do a 6-song set tonight, anywhere. I would perform anywhere. I would get on the street and put on a speaker and just sing. But, you know,
that's how much you love.
I don't do it for the fame. I never did it for fame. I never did it for fame at all. Okay. I just have a strange love affair with music.
So what keeps you inspired to do music?
The power to create something that can change somebody's life. Like music, like I lie to you not. I think I like the creating part better than I like performing. Cause to sit in there and just and you can just feel a certain way about your music. I will write something and be like, oh, wait a minute. The creation is the best process. It's the best part of making like the music. So like creating music that'll change somebody, or that'll have somebody come to you and say, man, I dance to that song all night. I listened to this all night, man. I was going through this. I had a friend today. I played a song called, I Don't Need You in My Life. And just so happened he's going through what I'm singing about. He kept listening to it. He wouldn't even get my phone back. He just kept playing it and listening. So when I saw it, I was going to say, man, get my phone back. He was like, the way he was looking, he was still fresh in. Like, yeah, really? So I just let him have it. He listened to that song probably 8 times before we left the work trailer. And, you know, he called me.
What do you think that song was doing for him?
It helped him realize, you know, what he was going through. He's a young guy going through, you know, a situation with a female. And he didn't know how to, like, you know, he's going through some, at 24, I wouldn't be, I didn't care. I didn't care about no girl like that. It wasn't that serious. But today's generation, I think they feel like they love, I'm in love. And, he's going through a crazy breakup with the girl. It just so happened what I was saying in the song. He's going through this. He's going through it. And I wrote that song with the guy. It's a guy named Woody on the beat he's also another artist out of Louisiana. He's a producer, he's a filmographer. And he was during that time, he was going through it. And just what I was saying matched everything that he was going through. And here it is, probably 10 years later, a guy today heard the song. That's what I love about music. The longevity and, you know, the history of it. I don't care where it is. Somebody's going through it in 2018. Somebody's going to be going through it in 2025. So, if you can make that kind of music that has that kind of